Pokemon, 90s world phenomenon, nostalgic icon, largest intellectual property in the world, but how the mighty do fall. A brief history of Pokemon. When it comes to this, you're either completely aware because it's been a huge part of culture, or you're not and you've been living under a gigantic rock for a long time. Are you stuck? Do you need help? Let me know so I can call for help, please. Please, I can get you out of there. You can start a new life. Pokemon, short for Pocket Monsters, was created by a man named Satoshi Tajiri, with later help by his buddy Ken Sugimori, and other buddies in their buddy group of buddies. So the first Pokemon games, which were red version and green version, released on the Nintendo Game Boy system in Japan on February 27th of 1996 to alright sales. Like, it didn't blow up like you probably expected to. It did modest sales until a magazine did a giveaway for a legendary Pokemon named Mew. After that happened, 78,000 people entered this contest and the sales just skyrocketed. So I guess that's the key to success, is giveaways. So after the video games were released, obviously the next step is to create a card game. This was done by Media Factory and released on October 20th of 1996. So over the next little bit, the series also received several anime and manga adaptations. Let's take a short flight over the pond where North America received the red and the blue versions of the game as well as the anime in September of 1998. Trailing kind of behind was the trading card game that was released January 9th of 1999. This one, however, was produced by Wizards of the Coast. Since then, there have been several different generations, different games, different movies, different TV shows. There was a musical.
I gotta be the one to win it!
Pika.
Whoa! I've already downloaded my map. I'm out of here.
Pikachu!
Whoa! Sorry, you didn't see you under there.
And then there's also countless disgusting cosplays. Gross. Ew. Nasty. Ugh. The sudden rise in popularity through the late 1990s teetered out in 2000 and then kind of dropped in 2002. Widespread public interest seemed to be really non-existent through the mid-2000s and into the 2010s when it kind of started to pick back up again. Then came the most vile, disgusting, ridiculous year so far. 2020, widespread panic, Boredom, and Logan Paul. Yes. This year was like a crying baby that just wouldn't stop eating. It just kept taking and taking and taking. And all you got back in return was shit. This year was just filled with panic. Panic buying of toilet paper and canned foods and other quarantines. But don't worry, everybody. The Pokemon Center has come to the rescue with free shipping for a very limited time starting April 8th. In mid-April, Pokemon Centers and Pokemon stores, like other businesses, started shutting down and halting production. This created a month-long backlog which the Pokemon Company was struggling to catch up to and is still having issues catching up to, but we will get to that. There's more on that in a minute. However, this was nothing compared to the avalanche that was about to broadside the company as we go throughout this year filled with anger, horrible quality control, lots of scams, and just general chaos. Logan Paul, who has gotten into Pokemon primarily as an investment based off of advice of his good buddy Gary Gunapapa Vaynerchuk, who also is heavily into Pokemon investing. It just has a huge part in this entire thing, as does Logic, the former rapper, not the thing missing from Jake Paul's noggin, and disc jockey Stephen Aoli. They all have their hands in the beef. They're all making the pasta. They're all taking a shower together.
They're all mowing the lawn.
October was just a massive month for just ruining everything. On October 9th, Logan Paul live streamed the opening of a base set first edition booster box with his #1 sidekick, Cheater Man. A booster box is a box containing 36 packs of Pokemon cards, these ones being first edition, so it is indeed an expensive box. During this stream, he did what's called a box break, which means that he sold each pack, except for the one that he saved for himself, for the high price of $11,100 each. During this, he opened the packs and then would mail the contents of each pack to the person that purchased it, which kind of defeats the purpose of doing it, but to each his own. If you want to pay for that, whatever. I'm not the money police. Or am I? So during this charity stream, Logan employs the help of an expert who goes by Collectibles Guru. This shiny little Diglett quickly becomes one of the most hated people in the entire Pokemon community, which is very hard to do.
Game Boy Color. How much? 9,500.
But more on that in a minute. Logan, who clearly has a lot of influence, has shoved this live stream down the throats of 11 million impressionable people. Logic had a fantastic month too. Not only did he drop over 220,000 smackers on a Gem Mint 10 Shadowless Charizard. This Gem Mint 10 is a rating done by one of the 3 rating services, certified as being authentic and in perfect shape. Although this is a whole other can of beans I can't really open right now, but keep that in your mind. He also opened a booster box, which he posted to his Twitter on October 10th. So then this was followed by a widely viewed box-breaking charity stream by Steven Faholi himself. Not only did this bring a host of people who used to be into Pokemon back into the space, it also brought like a variety of other new characters, unsavory and otherwise. Who would have thought the influencers would influence people? Oh my god, Tyler, you're such an idiot. During this infamous Logan Paul stream, Caucasian Megamind estimated a base set first edition Bulbasaur to be a
10,000, 20,000 plus, maybe 30.
What?
So thanks to One Punch Man's insane perceived value of this card, people everywhere scattered for their childhood collections, just sure that they had a gold mine just waiting to be discovered. Since then, sales listings have been popping up like this, where this guy has 2 Squirtles, which are totally different than that Bulbasaur, but nothing that most people would notice, right? So say this guy watched that live stream and saw Logan Paul pull that Bulbasaur out and get that ridiculous quote. Even though it's insanely inflated, it still does have some value because it's pack fresh, right? It's not used and played with like the cards most people have in their storage. It's a first edition card, which the Squirtles are not, and it's shadowless, which, do you want to guess this time? Yeah, no, you go ahead, you guess.
Don't be shy, guess some more.
Guess
some more. Come on, don't be shy,
guess
some more.
These are not. So this happens a lot. Like, I mean a lot. Every single day there's several posts on the subreddits saying, oh, I just found my childhood collection. Are there any hidden gems in here? Am I Polish? Oh god. So shortly after this starts, we catch up with our favorite Chrome Dome as he brokers another deal for another base set booster box, but this time it's to the dumb money YouTube guys. At this point, people are kind of seeing Pokemon as an investment, and they want in. You know, they want to be the next Wolf of Wall Street, and their shiny children's cardboard is going to get them there, whether you like it or not. So Collectibles Hoo meets with the dumb money YouTube guys, a couple PokeTubers, and a security guard, and insanity ensues from there.
Collectibles Guru. Why the f is his head so shiny? Why is he on the stream as the expert? Why did Logan Paul reach out to him as an expert? This really wouldn't be enough for me. However, something major happened recently that has caused me to really want to make this video. You probably saw it because every fucking news article wrote something about it. $375,000 box of Pokemon cards turns out to be fake. Logan Paul's personal Pokemon advisor got duped. He finds out they're gonna be cracking the box, and without prompt, he starts going rapid fire on where the box came from. He already has excuses lined up. Hey, if it's not real, 100% money back guarantee.
And when they opened the box, everything inside was resealed. The box was a resealed box. None of the Pokemon cards matched what was supposed to be in there. It was a huge blunder in the Pokemon world. And it was obviously a scam. That's why I called it a scam, the biggest scam in Pokemon history. The morons calling scam don't have enough money to do business with me.
Are you the fat YouTuber who goes out of his way to create drama when I'm the one out 55K right now and 225K in profit?
I'm not here to threaten lawsuit or name call.
Are you the fat YouTuber?
He's giving me the grace of not name calling me.
I have an idea. Blow me. And when you're finished, I'll tip you 10K rack. Sound good? Happy if your sister would prefer coming back over.
Scalpity-Scalp. More people than ever are trying to buy a ticket for the hype train, and that ticket just happens to be shiny children's cardboard. On December 29th of 2019, there were 33.9 thousand members in the PokemonTCG subreddit. Fast forward to January 24th of 2021, And you'll see that there are 82.3 thousand members in this subreddit alone. That's almost 50,000 people joining the subreddit through last year. With that being said, let's return to Collectibles Doodoo, who puts the bad boy in children's card games, showing that if you're willing to grind hard, be publicly humiliated, take dope pics with your gold watch and disgusting chicken fingers, then you too can make it. So at the same time, Gary Vee starts peddling this idea that cards are the next big investment, and then he put out a video on how to flip products. And this was just not what the community needed at all. So Gary Vee and Collectibles Choo Choo have inspired hypebeast hordes to just eat up every Pokemon product that they can find and flip it for that sweet buck. Okay, let's do some simple math here. This will be fun, right? So you take a product that's already in high demand because of world events. You add a company that can't keep up with said events. You add some slimy scalpers and some wannabe investors. What do you get? You get food. That's what you get. You get food. All right, so we did some math. Now let's do some definitions. How's that? Because shit's about to hit the fan and everyone's involved. Scalpers. In my example, scalpers will be defined as those very special individuals who buy a product for MSRP and then immediately flip it for a significant increase. Quote-unquote investors. People who have seen the value of vintage Pokemon, particularly the sealed items like those booster boxes, and thought it would be a wise investment to buy whatever product they can find and hide it away for an undetermined amount of time. Nectars. New collectors. People who have genuinely gotten back into the hobby through the hype and are either learning to play the card game or who are budding collectors. Old heads. Collectors and players who have been around since before the hype, since before time started. Parents. So since this boom started, the interested parties that we just spoke about converged on big box stores trying to buy whatever product they could. This, combined with the supply issue that's plaguing the Pokemon company, led to store shelves being empty for months. So these products, whatever they could buy, even the undesirable ones, would then find their way onto eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and they would be listed for just insane prices. It's just what? Okay, so cards being sold out or scalped sucks. It really does. But at least I can enjoy other non-card related stuff. Like, oh yeah, what about this delicious looking cereal right here? Okay, it's sold out. Okay. That sucks, but I can enjoy other cereals. Let me just find a container to keep it fresh in, for long-term storage. Okay, this one looks good. Wait, no, what? Oh, come on! Okay, that's really messed up. But maybe they'll realize that these boxes of cereal don't have the promo cards in them, so maybe they'll leave them alone. So this was the end of part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. How do you feel about this whole situation? Like, am I overreacting, or is it too crazy for a children's card game? Let's get this discussion going, because I really want to get down to the bottom of this. And don't forget, since this is a part 1, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully it will be out soon, and then we'll just keep this ongoing discussion ongoing.
Pussy, 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 marijuana, wanna.